I have been farming Kuva Liches for the past like 3 to 4 days. Honestly, I don't know exactly how long I've been doing it, but let me show you guys what I have so far. So if you're not familiar with Kuva Liches are these little bad boys, and these are all the Kuva Liches I farmed for. This is my active one.
You tore me to pieces, Tenno.
And honestly, I'm just kind of showcasing these. This is the first Kuva Lich I've ever gotten. Yeah, I know, a 60%. I actually watched in a video, and that's apparently everyone was like, 60% is so rare. And the fact that I got it for the first one, you're like the luckiest individual ever. So that was a nice little cherry on top. But these are the Kuva Liches I have converted.
You tore me limb from limb, but so I can do violent and messy? You can't kill me if you keep hitting.
This has to hurt, little meat.
Give me power, queens.
Oh, no. Don't make me forgive you. Right before someone dies, their last word is almost always no. Are you holding back?
Okay, so I thought I'd show those off real quick. I got one Sister of Parvos. This one was pretty lucky. This is my first Sister of Parvos. I don't really care too much about the 25%, but she has a quirk. She had all this. Honestly, I probably should have just sold her because this is just such a nice little setup. But you're probably wondering, why did I show you guys that? Well, because if you are interested and you play on PC and you are interested on any of these Kuva Liches, I have not sold them. So I'm taking a couple moments and I'm letting you guys know that all I'm saying is if you are interested in them, add me. Disco Monk right there. I don't know if Disco Monk number 053. Okay. Go ahead and pause that, add me if you want, join the Discord, and let me know which one you're interested in. I do know the prices. I've basically kind of priced them. I'm going to tell you right now, which one is it? This one, she's probably going to be a little pricey, maybe with this one as well. It's all up to everything, but I want to help my community as much as I possibly can, and I am farming them constantly. Now this one, the one I'm doing right now, also is pretty cool. It's another Chakar, or whatever the hell it's called. This is another one that I'm grinding for. But my main thing is I'm just letting you guys know that if you are interested in any of the Kuva Liches that I currently have, add me, join the Discord, and then let me know in the Discord which one you're interested in. And I'm sorry, but I can only do PC only unless I can farm or trade liches across platform. I'm not sure if that's an exception or anything, but I'm constantly farming liches, and I'm pretty sure this is my new niche. But I watched in the comments of my last video, and a lot of people were really curious as to how to do everything with the liches. So we're gonna, as I'm fighting my last lich, this lich right now, I'm gonna kind of explain what I think the most efficient way to farm liches are. Also be entertaining because, that's how I do. Now, for starters with liches, the best thing to do, I'm not even gonna lie, focus on the story for a little bit. I don't even care how long you've been waiting. I'm gonna eat your butt. Focus on the story for a little bit, and then try to get your railjack ASAP. Like, my thing is, I've only been playing this game for about 26 days, and I already have a good little solid railjack. My advice would be spend a couple days on railjack, get a good railjack, because you want to do this efficiently. And you're not going to be able to do railjack missions efficiently with a really trash... I hate these guns. There we go. I like my little fast ones. But yeah, you're not going to be able to do a railjack mission if you have... You're not going to be able to do this efficiently if you have a shitty railjack. The next thing is you're going to want to farm murmurs. Now, the murmurs... Can I act? The murmurs, that one's a little interesting, and I think there's different ways to do it. My favorite way of doing it, and I probably do one Kuva Lich every 1 to 2 hours, like, by myself. If I have a team, knock it out in, like, 1 hour, around there, without wait time, not including wait time. My biggest recommendation for murmurs is one of the following. Either A, hit your lich as soon as it spawns in. Yes, it's going to be difficult to... Whoops, wrong button. Yes, it's going to be harder to kill in the end game, but honestly, you're going to be more, you're going to get your murmurs done quickly, and the murmurs are the hardest part. Now, every time you hit your lich, you will gain murmurs until your lich is murdered. Then you don't gain any murmurs for any of you or your team. So the best thing to do is probably do defense, interception, survival missions. Missions where you're on the map for a very long time, or exterminate and capture. Those are big ones. Those are my follow-ups. And then if I have to, mobile defense and spy. I typically never go for hijack or assault or things like that. And it will get harder. Your lich will get harder the more you hit it. It'll max out at level 5. And I recommend doing it on public. Public is probably the way you get the most bang for your buck, because the more people that spawn in, the more enemies that spawn in, the more leeches that spawn in. I've tested it, and it does make a difference. I did one lich by myself solo, and it took forever, because you also want the chance of your teammates also hitting their liches, and if they hit their lich, then you gain murmurs for when they hit it, and it'll help the speed run time of the murmurs. Another thing that I also want to mention is make sure that you have the Requiem relics. Okay, this is a big one, and this is something that I feel like a lot of people kind of underlook, because I play with people and they're constantly having to leave and be like, oh, I gotta go get my Requiem relics. Spend a little bit of time before you start lich farming, Kuva Lich farming, into Requiem relics. You want to farm for your Requiem relics, so that way whenever you're in the mixed of, like, you know, you're in the cold and bloody, you're oh my god, I just fucking murked that thing, holy shit. When you're in the middle of farming with your friends, you don't have to back off and go do something else. It's better to do, I think in my personal opinion, the defenses, survivals, and the exterminates. Those are the easiest ones to kind of focus on. Sorry, I used my hand to count. Those are the easiest ones to kind of get your mods, and I think my personal opinion, the Requiem Relic 1 and 2 are the hardest ones that spawn. Jesus Christ. You guys are still supposed to shoot it. Holy shit. Those are the 2 relics that I have trouble, like, I think spawn the least, and it makes those relics a little bit more unique. And I think that is, I don't even want to name the relics specifically, because I don't want to be that wrong. But we can, you know, definitely go check out the Requiem relics, and hopefully while you're watching this video, you can check out the relics as you're, you know, looking at it. So that is a big thing for me. Now, I know there's a lot of different methods to doing things, but definitely in this order, I would get your railjack like really upgraded. Make it so whenever you do this mission, you don't take forever, because I've dealt with like railjacks that are weak, like literal weak sauce, and this mission will take upwards to like 30 minutes, and that is just time you do not have. You know, you want to make sure, because I'm a big grinder. I love finding something that I like doing. Right now it's liches, and I like doing it in the most efficient way possible. There's probably millions of different ways to do liches. Like, my personal way is, if I'm just trying to have fun and just relax, I will wait to hit my lich when I don't know, like, the first murmur or the first, like, whatever the mod is. Sometimes I'll hit it before just so I can get that, you know, boost up. It doesn't really bother me too much. I recommend doing the boss fight with 5 people. And I know I just bounced all over the place, but so let me give a recap. So first off, get your railjack upgraded. Second off, make sure you're farming for your Requiem mods. Make sure you have basically at least 1 of all of them, maybe 2 of a couple. That way you can feel good if you pop up. I like, oh, whoops, I went the wrong way. I like always having extra of the mods, because it makes me feel like I have more time on my hands. But I also have no real problem doing any of this. And it's a really good way to farm platinum, and it all just kind of depends on what weapon you're looking for. So after you get the Requiem mods, then start farming murmurs. Focus on trying to get a team, play public, and do defense and survive. Well, on Earth you don't really have survival. Do defense, interception, exterminate, but honestly, play with people. It makes it a lot more fun, and you get a lot more bang for your buck. And remember, I'm trying to talk about efficiency. Some people may have different strategies in the comments below, so definitely if you have more differences in the comments below, different strategies. Say them, help out the community, and if you have an even better way, make a video on it. You probably have been doing this for a while, and I think it's very important that we use our knowledge for good and help other people out. So if you see people struggling, it's lend a helping hand, you know, pass it forward, share the love. And that's kind of the main goal I'm going for here. So hopefully that all kind of makes a lot of sense. We're just melting this guy. Another big thing I think is also have a really good gun. Have a really good gun. Like when you come in here, like my Kuva Heck is 60%, and I have a section where it's built for just liches, which is pretty cool. And I think it helps a lot. It helps a lot. Because it already does, my weapon already does a lot of damage. It's a 60% fire, so I have it built so it hurts my Kuva Lich a little bit more. And honestly, I have a fun time farming him. So for me, this isn't taxing, but for some people, this is stressful, and I totally understand that. And I'm also saying that I'm willing to help anyone if they need it. If I'm always on. I'm not a big, like, I don't know if I'm gonna get really deep into the Warframe, like, content rabbit hole, but as of right now, I'm having a lot of fun with Warframe. So the content I'll be creating is Warframe. I have a couple Mass Effect videos I do want to make about Mass Effect 4, my opinions on it, but those will probably come in a couple days. I'm also studying for cybersecurity, trying to get a lot of knowledge in, so my time for recording and I'm moving and all things like that is going to be a little bit more limited, but that's just a side note. Yeah. But hopefully those tips that I kind of mentioned are helpful, and I'll be answering any comments down below. But like I said, so one last recap: Railjack, relics to get the mods, and then farm interception, defense, survival, exterminate, capture, and like maybe mobile defense and spy. But that should probably take you about 1 to 2 hours, and make sure it's all on public. The more public missions you do, the more people help. Ooh, and a Warframe that's really good for this stuff are Warframes that do more damage. So like Rhino, Mirage, any character that multiplies, does more damage, that applies. Grineer mods probably help too, but I don't have any of those on. That'd be smart to add now that I'm saying it out loud. Oh, yeah. By the way, for the level 1 to level 5, making from level 1 to level 5, they are a lot harder. But if you do this on public, yeah, people are going to be a little annoyed, but you do more damage. And you kind of, once whenever if you have better mods, you'll be able to just one-shot them. I don't have really good mods right now, so I can't one-shot them. Where the fuck did he go? Come here. Come here, you fuckbucker. Oh. They also throw you, which makes like no sense. They're invulnerable damn near when they do it too. Yeah, he's immune. He's weak to puncture. So, and like always, I always consume. I have good weapons that I like. I have my Archoplasmor for ad control. Plus, they spawn in with you, which is cool. So yeah, I always basically collect them. So if you're ever interested, ooh, that's one more thing I wanted to bring up before I forgot. Thank God my brain works like stupidity. If you have any Kuva Lich that you are looking for specifically, and you do play on PC, or just one that you want to see in general, let me know down below. I need more Warframes to farm. Like, I enjoy doing this. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, I wish I was joking. I enjoy farming Kuva Liches. I do a lot of, I watch a lot of YouTube videos for more knowledge, and I honestly mute the game, and I go fucking ham. So don't hesitate to let me know any ideas you guys have. I don't know. All I know is this game is just so much fun, and I can't wait for the next update. And honestly, I want them to have hive liches. Like, after I'm done farming for my Kuva Liches, and I feel really good, I have a bunch that I've collected and sold and things like that, because I do honestly want to collect some, like the samurai, the one with the electric aura guy with the fucking scythe fucking thing. That I like that one. I want to collect it. I might keep that one. If any of you guys are interested, like I said, always let me know. I want to put smiles on your guys' faces. All right, I want to make sure you guys are sitting happy, enjoying the content, and smiling 99% of the time when you watch my videos. So I hope I hope all of this was really like well put together. I know I kind of jumbled it all in one, but like I've been wanting to make a video like this, and I thought I'd share my experience on it. So that's pretty much it. Eat my butt.